Hello there, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. I will be showing you how you can make this lovely design corset dress for yourself. Please stay tuned. If you're new here, you're welcome. Kindly please subscribe to my channel. Also turn your notification bell on for more videos like this. And again, if you haven't watched previous of my videos, you can also check my channel so you get to see a lot of tutorials you'll be benefiting from. Okay, so now I'm just taking the accurate measurement, the from the shoulder downwards to the end of the corset top. So this is both for the front and the back, as you can see. So now I'm just connecting all lines together, and also I'll be labeling it. And if you haven't watched my videos on how you can take this round circumference measurement and also vertical measurement, you can watch my previous videos so you get a better understanding of what I am doing here. So that is the chest, this is the shoulder line, and that is the waistline. So remember, the front and the back waistline are actually not the same, so it's either 2 inches or 1.5 inches difference. So now I'm taking the bust palm, and if you don't know what that is, it is from your nipple, your left nipple to the other nipple. So that is what I'm doing here right now, so you don't get confused. So after doing this, now I'll start everything all we need to do on this corset making. So guys, you already know corset making is not just about one pattern. You can use different pattern to achieve different design about corset. So now I'll be showing you a different ways to which you can make that. So from the bust palm, which is the bust point downwards, the bust line is where I am actually outlining now. So from the shoulder slope, which is the shoulder line, I divided it into two, and then I connected it to the front bust line, which is the bust palm, as you can see. So if you notice, I will be taking the waistline, and if you notice, the back waistline is actually different from the front waistline. So this is half inches. I took half inches on both sides, and then I'll be connecting it to the bust, and then I'll go up on this down part of the blouse. I'll be going up by half an inch or 1 inches. You can go up by 2 inches if you want, depends on your preference. So I'll take half an inch on both sides also, and then I'll be connecting it straight to the waistline, as you can see me doing. So just make sure whatever you're doing from the down part, like I said earlier, this is a kind of different from the ones we've been doing. So that is the end of the blouse now. So just make sure whatever measurement you're having, you're ready. If you're going to be adding a hip pad to your to your skirt later on, you can you'll be adding whatever hip pad allowance you're having on the skirt should be added to the hip line of this top. So after doing that, the next thing I'll be doing now is taking the horizontal measurement, which is the bust line, the waistline, and the hip lines. So I'll take this from the chest line. This is the chest line. I'll divide it into 4, which is the bust measurement into 4. Whatever you have, you outline it. I'll outline that now, which is 9.5 inches, and then make sure you don't add sewing allowance to it. Now I'm not adding any sewing allowance to this, so I'll be adding it later on. So the waistline, whatever you're having, you had the 1 inches for the dart, and then you outline it. Also for the hip, whatever you're having after dividing it into 4, you had 1 inches. So I'll connect all lines together now, as you can see me doing. So just make sure you are connecting it just the way you see me doing it, so you get an accurate style at the end of the day. So I'll go up by 1.5 inches on these sides, which is on the hip area. So I'm just trying to reshaping this area here, so it really gives that shape I want. So now I'll connect this from the 1.5 inches I went up with. I'll connect it to the center part of this top, which is the down part. So now after doing that, the next thing I'll do is taking the side that, which is from the bust line downwards. You take 2 inches, whatever the difference from your waistline from the back to the front is what you'll be taking. If it is 1.5 inches, you take 1.5 inches, but if it is 2 inches, you also make it 2 inches. So I'll connect it from the bust palm downwards like so, as you can see me doing. So after doing this now, the next thing I will do is, separating these lines together to achieve our side darts, because I'm going to be using just the side darts for this tutorial. So I'll take the midpoint for this armhole, and then I'll go in by 1/2 inch, and then I'll connect it using my pattern master to form the armhole from the shoulder line downwards to the bust measurement. So as you can see me doing what I just did. After outlining it, I'll take my scissors and I'll cut it out. This is the armhole, and then I'll be cutting out this splash, this line here. So just make sure you're careful so you don't cut it in excess. So I'll come here now on the bust line, which is the upper bust line. You cut it and meet up with the bust palm, and this is where you have to be careful, and then you merge it like so, the way you see me doing here. Just make sure when you're cutting it, you don't cut it out. If not, you will just spoil your project. So I'll take my sellotape now, and then I'll sellotape it like so. So I hope you all understand what I just did here. So this is the space I'm having for the dart I just took in. So on this line here, from the chest, from the bust line upward, you go up by 2.5 inches. You can go up depending on your preference on how you want your cleavage to show. So on this line, I'll go out by 1 inches. You can see on the other side, I went in by 1/2 inch, which is the center part. Then I'll be connecting it to the bust line. So I'll go again on this part going towards the center. I go in by 1/2 inch, and on this side going towards the sides, I go out by what? By 1 inch. So I'll connect it. You can use your free hand or you can use your pattern master, as you can see me doing. So this is just a way to make the under bust look really curvy. So I'll just do this again because I'm not really getting the curvy shape as I want. So this is it. So after doing this, the next thing I will do is connecting the dart lines from here downwards to the to the down part of our dress, of our corset top. So why we're doing this is just so it is well snatched at that center of your of your corset top. So this is a way of getting some snatches at the front part of our panel. So that is just all for that. So the next thing I will do after this is taking the darts from this place that I went up with, then I'll go out by 1/2 inch on both sides, and then I'll connect it like so, as you can see me doing. Just make sure you're doing it the same way so you get the same results, because the last online class I had on corset making was on this particular project, and I get to receive so many comments and reviews about this. So you are lucky you're seeing this. So from the bust line, I went up by 1 inches, and then I came in by 1/2 inch. So I'll be connecting it from this dart line now to the 1/2 inch, just to create that yoke to separate the yoke from the dress. So I'll connect it like so, and this is a sweetheart neck line. So what I will do also, I'll be connecting it from this other side, that to the armhole area. So this is it, and again you can also leave it like so, just to form a Victorian corset and a bustier top if you want to, and it will still look nice. But I will be separating the cups. I need this cup because of the design we are having on that particular picture. So, and that is what my clients really want. So this is the side cup right now. Like I said earlier, you can also leave it like so, without removing any cup. All you just need to do is sew it to become a bustier, and it will still come out looking nice. So, and this is the center cup right now. As you can see, we're almost done with our drafting. So you can design this the way you want to, just like so. So the next thing I will do now is taking the back. I will be outlining all lines for this back. The first thing I did is go down by 2 inches, and then I'll go up from this line, which is from the bust line. I'll go up by half an inch. So just note that this is the back and it's not like the front bodice. So this here I'll go in by half an inch on both sides, and then I'll connect it to that new half inches that I added the other time. So I'll connect it from here. Now I'll give it like a curvy shape, so you can see that is the bust line 9.5, and then I'll go in between the which is the waistline. I'll connect it, added with the 1 inches, and then I'll connect it. So if you've watched previous of my video, I'll be using the down part of this front bodice to cut out the the back down part of the corset. So I'll just be connecting the lines the same way I did for the front armhole, and the difference is just the center part of the armhole. So I'll connect this now like so, as you can see. And also I'll be connecting these 2 inches to the other side, which is the dart from the chest line upwards to that 2 inches, as you can see me doing. So after doing that, the next thing I will do for the loops, which is the back opening, I'll be going in by 2 inches on the waistline, and then on the upper line I'll be, which is the chest line, I'll go in by 1.5 inches, so it gives it the snatch I want for the back loops. So that is where the boning channel will be coming out from. So all together for the opening would be just 5 inches, because I'm still going to be using half an inch as the sewing allowance. So I'll cut out this front bodice now, and just watch closely the way I'm cutting it out. So I'll be joining all the center part, which is the dart area and the cup area, by half an inch to just join it together, and then on the sides I'll be adding up my sewing allowance. So that will be all, as you can see me doing. Next thing I did after doing this is I cut out the neckline, and then I'll join this yoke together, which is the shoulder line. I opened up the other time to achieve this side that. So after doing that, as you can see how lovely the shape is, and then I'll cut out the the cup also. And now I'm going to be outlining the Queen Anne neckline. I'm going to be taking 3.5 inches inwards from the armhole area to the to the neckline area. So I'll connect it now to the down part, which is the chest line area. So you remember I already sellotaped this, so when you're cutting it out, just make sure you're careful. You can also cut this on a pattern paper before doing this. So me, I'm just saving my pattern paper, so I'm just going to be using my wisdom here, and just being careful so I don't ruin the work. So just make sure you do the same, just sellotape it as you cut it, because that area there is already cut into two before outlining this Queen Anne neckline. After cutting it, I'll just make sure it is accurate, so I get a better hold of it while keeping it before cutting it on fabric. So after that, I'll be placing this on the bodice now, which is the back bodice. I'll place the front bodice on it. So starting from the waistline, I'm just going to be outlining the waistline out with my part and with my marker, just so it is clear. So I'll be tracing it, as you can see how accurate it is from the chest line. So I'll trace it now from that waistline downwards to the end of the front body, so it aligns with the back afterwards I finish sewing it. So you can see the way I'm tracing this now. So that we have come to an end of today's tutorial, guys. Watch out for the part 2, where I'll be showing you a lot of details where where I'm able to achieve a lovely standard corset for for this tutorial. So guys, stay tuned, and also please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, turn your notification bell on, like, and please guys, you don't always comment, please kindly assist me by commenting on my videos. Guys, it will really help me a lot, and God bless you as you do so guys. Bye until I see you again in the next one.